Hello, it's Jackie here again. I'd promised I'd put on a video of my Mini, and so let's do that. So here it is, 1988 Mini Designer. I can't actually get it out of the shed at the minute just because of the clutch issue that I'm having, so just maybe bear with me on the lighting. But it did start out white, from what I can gather. And it's had some things happen to it since, which I'm just still trying to piece together some of those things, and I'm sure I'll be discovering them for a long time to come. So it's in pretty good order, based on some of the workshop invoices and things. You can sort of see over the years some of the stuff that's happened to it. It's had a new floor put in, new sills, some other body work as well. So some of the things that need a bit of a look at, along the bottom here at the back, you can see the paint is all chipped there, so that's, I'm guessing, is filler. And I will explore a bit more to find out what's gone on there and maybe how I can improve it. There are various little bits of rust here and there. It has this silver strip around the edge, like an edging strip. You can see that it goes down the sides as well, along the little gutters in the roof. So those, I've been told, aren't necessarily a great thing because they do trap water, and you can certainly see rust up underneath there. So that's something I'll look at. Where the little strips merge there in the centre, you can see quite a bit of rust. Otherwise, I mean, it is in pretty good shape. Just had the new sills on, as I said. We've had had a look at the car underneath when it was delivered, when you could see the subframe on the truck, and it looked relatively decent. So I'm hoping that any little issues to sort out are fairly minor on the bodywork. So here we are in the engine bay then. So it's probably as you would expect for its age. You can see down in here some rusty bits, and certainly down in there, if I can get this torch sorted out right, along the bulkhead there where the bottom of the brake fluid etc. is, there's some rust down there. I don't know yet whether this is the original engine. The clutch is a pre-verto clutch, and it should have been a verto clutch that it would have rolled out of the factory with, so presumably the clutch has been changed at some point in the past and the earlier model clutch has been put in instead. So I'm just really at the very early stages of working the car out and trying to see what needs done in order to get it. It is on the road and road legal, MOT and everything, but I'm just doing some of the little jobs that need done during the winter so that I can get out and enjoy it in the spring and summer, hopefully. Just have a look under the bonnet there. You can see looks like the paint's all cracking off there. Bit hard to tell what's happened there, whether it's had a respray at some point or what. So let's have a look inside then. So when this car came out of the factory, I think it had, it didn't have this dash trim and everything that it has at the minute, and around the doors there's like a wood trim has been fitted and new levers and handles and things. So I don't propose to change any of that at all. It looks quite good. It's been really well done. As far as I know, most of this is original. There's the clocks. And as you can see, it has 94,000 miles on the clock. And again, I don't know whether that is all on the current engine or not. A few little issues to sort out around the doors. One of the doors has a little bit of rust along the bottom and the other one seems pretty solid. All the internal carpets and everything, it's all been done really nicely. The seats, I've got some seat covers on at the minute, but it has a really nice white striped mini designer interior. So here's the interior at the back, and you can see the lovely black and white striped upholstery. And this was designed apparently by Mary Quant, the 60s the 60s fashion designer. She was credited with having designed the mini skirt, among other things, and she was commissioned to design an interior for a rollout of minis, and that was the mini designer. So it's all in great shape. Nothing really needs done at all in the interior. The head cloth, everything's just really clean and in good condition. The car doesn't smell stale or stinky or anything. I keep the windows open a slight crack and keep a cover over the car, like a breathable cover. And so far so good. It's obviously enjoyed some mini runs, 2005, 6 and 7, Southern Mini. Again, a bit of another clue as to where it might have spent most of its life. These are Sevenoaks, Kent, it says. I think it's spent most of its time in Norfolk, at least lately anyway. So there it is. Even has the wee ultralight wheels on. So it's a good starting point. And I'm just really now looking forward to getting all these issues fixed up that need fixed up and get it on the road for the spring and summer.